Hi, church. It's Pastor Jen and Jacob, and little Clementine is here. It's so good to be back with you.
It's good to not be alone.
Yes, well, it is my first time preaching back from being on maternity leave this Sunday, and I can't wait to be with all of you again in worship. Thank you for this time that I've had to learn what it is like to be a mom. The answer is it's great. And so going along with that, we are continuing the sermon series today, God is Feeling, and I have chosen the emotion joy. And obviously, this little one is bringing us so much incredible joy these days. And we are going to invite you to participate in this theme, if you want to, between now and Sunday morning by sending us a picture. And you can also do this on our Facebook page by just posting a picture under the post of something that brings you joy. Maybe it's a cup of coffee, maybe it's a beautiful mountain sunset, maybe it's a little one in your life like this, maybe it's an animal. We certainly have lots of animals at our house that bring us a lot of joy. A picture of your garden. It could be anything really. It's just a way to reflect on what brings us joy as we on Sunday morning look at scriptures and find out what brings God joy.
Yeah, just email those pictures to me, Jacob at ClaremontUCC.org. We'll make sure that it gets into Sunday's sermon. I actually think that's a really strange emotion to attribute to God. Mm-hmm. We think of God as love, and of course there's all these negative images throughout Scripture of, kind of God's anger or wrath. Mm-hmm. We think of God as being graceful and kind, but there are a lot of passages that refer to the joy of God. Mm-hmm. And so I think I'm really curious to see where you take this sermon. What makes God joyful? How is God inspired to feel these feelings of happiness?
Right.
And so I think even in moments of hardship in our life, do you think we can find joy?
Well, I think that's part of the Christian walk, is to figure out how to do that. And I agree with you. That is where my sermon kind of starts, is the idea that we often don't think of God as a joyful God. That's certainly present in a lot of other descriptions that we have of God. But I'll be talking about why that is and how that is, in fact, a call of us as followers of Christ to be joyful in all circumstances, which is sometimes challenging. But, I work out these days by using online videos, and there's an instructor that I like who often says BYOE, which stands for Bring Your Own Energy. And I was thinking recently while I was researching for this sermon, there is a lot of importance in the Christian life to BYOJ, Bring Your Own Joy. And I think that's a really important skill to have these days when there's a lot to be not joyful about in our world and in our society, but I think by bringing our own joy, it is actually an act of resistance. And so I'm going to be talking more about that on Sunday.
All right. So whatever you're feeling, come to church and discover how we might bring our own joy into life.
BYOJ.
All right. See you soon.
We'll see you soon.